Welcome back, Ranger fans, to the Man Advantage Rangers podcast. This is your host, Jamie. We're going to review Game 4, and we're going to talk about a few things here. Let's just get through the intro, and we'll pick it up on the other side. Let's go. All right, Ranger fans, we are back. Let's just say this was painful to watch. I'm not really sure how else to say it. Every facet of the game, Pittsburgh dominated. You get a lead, 1-0, and from there, it looked like the Rangers were, playing a preseason game. I mean, they didn't defend. They didn't shoot the puck at the net. They didn't go to the net. They had no slot chances. Pittsburgh had their way with everything. And it's disappointing as a fan. I'm kind of lost for words because, you play hard all year and you come out and really the last 4 periods, you're outscored 10-2. The last 4 periods. Come on, you got to be better than that. It's miserable. And where's Mika? What's he done in this series? I'll wait. Panarin, 5-on-5. Yeah, he had a goal last game. What did he do tonight? Strome, terrible. Terrible. He won't be on this team next year. It was 4-2, and Strome had the puck in his zone, turns it over, boom, back in the net, 5-2. I've seen enough of him. Can't win with a guy like him. Go get paid by Seattle, Arizona. You can play a lot of golf on days off out there. Go ahead. Just awful. The kid line. A 20-year-old, a 21-year-old, and a 22-year-old. The only line that shows up. What's Reeves doing? I like to insert, sit Reeves and play Brzezinski, Hunt, and Rooney. At least those guys can move around and maybe, keep the puck in the zone instead of, always being with Reeves. Just, he's so slow. Face-offs. For a lot of years, I remember reading about how face-offs, they're not important. You don't have to win face-offs. The goals aren't scored off face-offs. It's such a random thing. Oh, yeah? I've seen a lot of goals scored off face-offs, especially tonight. I don't know about you, but I want to possess the puck. The Rangers can't do that. I remember when Boyle was a free agent, and I remember thinking in the offseason, I talked to somebody on Twitter about it and said, boy, Boyle would be a guy I'd like to bring in on a PTO. Why not? He's obviously an older guy, but if he's playing fourth line minutes, he knows his role. He's perfect, and it's not going to cost you anything. He's probably making a league minimum, $800,000 or whatever that is. He wins a lot of draws. Pittsburgh's dominated the faceoff circle. They dominated high danger chances. The thing that people say, oh, yeah, we're playing against a third string goalie. Guess what? Pittsburgh is defending the house, man. Like, they're playing a really good defense because the Rangers are making it easy on them. Rangers come down and they skate wide, and they don't want to get dirty. Rangers don't want to score any dirty goals. It's really embarrassing. The effort isn't there. Everybody wants to blame Igor, and I get it. He wasn't good, but man, has he had a chance tonight? The first goal, massive deflection right in front. Nemit's got to go. He can't be sitting in the box again. He's either sitting in the box, giving up a goal against when he's in the box, or he's on the ice giving up a goal. And Trouba hasn't been much better. I don't know what the answer is. I mean, if I'm and this won't happen, but if I'm Gallant, I sit Nemeth. If Lindgren can play, maybe put Zach Jones in there. I guarantee you he can't be worse than Patrick Nemeth. At least he'll be able to move the puck, perhaps. Because the Rangers just seem like they're hemmed in. They have regressed big time in their defense. I just don't know. I don't know. I just don't know. Lots of things wrong tonight. Face-offs again, like I said, was terrible. Just absolutely terrible. The effort was terrible. They didn't make it hard. You know, if you're going to lose, at least you lose. You know, it's one thing if you lose and you're like, you know what, the other team beat us and it was a tough game and whatever. The first game, Rangers tried. They got outplayed, but they lost. But you know what? At least you can say, you worked hard. The Rangers did work hard. But tonight was terrible. The last 4 periods, the Rangers it's just like they haven't even shown up. And the funny thing is this the Rangers' second goal, Fox just threw it at the net. And it just bounced off a skate and went in. It does happen, folks. Hockey is a very random sport. Lots of the puck can be deflected off a lot of things, and you just never know. I mean, I've seen more. Now, I will say the Rangers have had no puck luck in this series, but they've been bad in every other aspect of the game. So it doesn't really matter, but it just compounds the problem. I'm going to name this podcast Jamie Complains Part 2. I'm so mad. I'm so angry at the Rangers as a fan because I really was looking forward to the playoffs that I'm numb. You know, my kids were like, "Oh, Dad, how does this happen?" And I'm like, I mean, you got to give Pittsburgh credit. Crosby line has dominated. Dominated. How about all the fans that wanted to play Pittsburgh? I was one of them, actually. I didn't want to play the Caps. I was like, no, Pittsburgh. We've had better luck against them. You know, and I don't know where this team was the last 3 weeks of the year because they were not good. But now they look like a team that could go on a run. And I'm looking at the Caps game. They're heading into overtime against the Panthers. That's another team. If the Caps win, Panthers go down 3-1 as well. And you know, they won the President's Trophy. That just goes to show you anything can happen in hockey. I mean, these series are so razor thin. You just don't know. But the Rangers got to play. They got to play harder. They got to be harder to play against. I'm really disappointed in Mika because he's one of the, he's been with the team. I think he's got the second most seniority on the team next to Kreider, and he's been absent. I mean, he's been absent, and he's one of our better players. Strome, completely invisible. Can't win a draw to save his life. Like Kakko, Lafreniere, and Hedl. I mean, what more can you ask from those guys? Even Schneider, he had a nice little assist there. And yeah, it's not fun to watch. I don't know what else to say, guys. This is tough to watch. It's embarrassing, honestly. The effort put forth by this team was embarrassing. Gallant should be. I don't even know. I mean, what these guys? He needs the leadership group. Kreider, Trouba, Zibanejad. Not having Gaudreau. I mean, it's big. It's a big loss. Big loss. No Tyler Mott, big loss. It's just too bad, And I think we're gonna wrap this up. Hopefully, Game 5 they can put forth an effort. Listen, the Rangers have not easy. Rangers have one thing in mind: win the first period, win the second period, win the third period. Right? Win that game. After that, you just go with it. Put a little doubt in Pittsburgh. You know, first time ever, Rangers gave up back-to-back 7 goals against in the playoff history. 90 plus years of hockey. Just a crazy stat. Deflation. You know, you look forward to the playoffs first time in 5 years, and they put forth this kind of effort. I mean, this is like an effort you put forth in, January in Buffalo, and you're like, whatever. But in the playoffs, game 4, your season almost on the line. But all right, guys, I hope you all have a good rest of your night. Enjoy the rest of the games, and we'll see you. What's today? Today's Monday. So we'll see you Wednesday night with a recap. Hopefully, it's a happy one. So let's go Rangers. Take care.